Okay, just got called up for jury duty.
Alrighty, welcome back to Unraveled. I'm Alex.
I'm Olivia.
What's going on, guys?
Oh my gosh, it is still raining in Ohio. If you've been listening for the past few weeks, we have been in Ohio, I guess, and it has been raining every day. This is the new me complaining about the heat in Vegas for a month. Now it's still raining.
Yeah.
You can't win.
Weather you can't change.
This is what happens when you leave Southern California. You have to discuss the weather again.
Yeah.
You don't even think about it when you live in LA.
Nope.
Nope.
Not
the homeless,
at all.
yes. The weather, no.
Not at all.
If you've been following along on our move to Italy journey, we had our first step today that was like we were dreading, and it actually went really well. But Turnip had his trip to the vet to get cleared to go. He needed a little update, a booster shot. So he got that, and we got some anti-anxiety meds to try.
Drug him.
We're going to drug him for the flight. Hey, you should listen to Catfish and Chips. We know all about the drugging.
Yep.
Come on over to Patreon and listen to that. Listen, we have been drugged, so we know how to drug now.
Yeah.
I was going to say those who can't do teach, but that's not the right saying.
Those who get drugged, drug.
Yes, that's right.
Alrighty.
And speaking of Patreon, if you weren't here last week, if you're a brand new patron or you didn't catch up on Thursday's episode or you don't pay for Patreon, you missed Alex's story.
Yeah.
He told his story about sitting on a jury.
And for a double homicide. It was 15 years ago.
Oh boy, they really add up, don't they?
Wow. Yeah, they do.
And today, on top of some fun little side stories we have, he's going to tell us. Go ahead.
We're going to talk a little bit more about it. So if you guys listened, or if you didn't, now's a great time to, after you hear this, you might just want to go catch back up. But a lot of the case took place at a weekly rental on Boulder Highway in Las Vegas, which is, if you know Vegas, not a good part of Vegas. And it's called the Sportsman's Royal Manor.
Oh, I love that they put royal in it.
It's a 665
Oh my
unit
God. Why not just make it a 666 with what goes on there?
weekly rental. At the time that the case took place, or with a few years after, you could stay there for a week, fully furnished, minus bedding.
You have to bring your own bedding.
You have to pay extra for bedding or bring your own.
In all fairness, I don't think I would want their bedding, but also who travels with bedding?
Yep, but it was like $110 a week.
Oh my
To
God.
stay there in 2009.
That's some cheap ass rent.
And
free parking, or you got to pay for parking?
Well, I mean, you got to get your window replaced every few days.
Okay.
So it's
That adds
free. It's free, but it'll add up. Pets welcome, swimming pool, outdoor spaces,
And your pets are welcome?
Yeah, and your pit bull can come.
Jesus, if I had known.
But I found something fun when I was looking it all up. Well, first we'll do that article first. I found a fun article called Down and Out at Trop and Boulder. And it is a journalist from the Las Vegas Weekly who went to stay here for a week in 2009. And it was this person, this is to set the stage. 2008 had just happened. The housing crisis always hits Vegas hard fast because of just
A lot of strippers.
we don't pay state income tax, and a lot of people own homes, and they're and a lot of people live on a very tip-based lifestyle.
Yep.
So when times are good, they're real good, and you go and you buy a house based on the good times, and then the money dries up. At the same time, everyone's money dries up, tourism dries up,
Yep.
so your hours and your tips, and some people even get let go or furloughed during 2009. So when it rains, it really pours. You know what I mean? It's like losing a hand out there.
It's like being in Ohio this month.
Yeah, it's like sitting at a table out there. So this journalist has detailed essentially the week they were there, just
Okay.
the events that stuck out to them. Editor's note, it says, hoping to get a sense of how people displaced by the foreclosure crisis and crumbling economy are dealing with their changed circumstances. Richard Albowitz checked into the Sportsman's Royal Manor, the sort of weekly motel where he assumed many such people would wind up. It didn't take him long to realize he had a different story on his hands. So he checks in Christmas Eve, 2009.
Oh, wow.
December,
what a hell of a time.
December 24th, a group of men are standing in the cold. They watch me with wan faces, rubbing their hands for warmth. They don't speak much, only look at each other at the castle behind them. It's like a big castle. It looks like a castle. The castle is heated inside, but none of the men enter. I've been in the castle handling registration for the hotel, and now I'm being taken around to see the different room options on the grounds.
They give you a tour so you can pick your room?
Yeah. I asked the clerk who is showing me around why the men are standing there doing nothing. He says they are contractors waiting to get paid.
I think you're like, isn't that by you, sir? Aren't you supposed to be paying them?
I'm pretty sure they're drug dealers.
Okay.
Their checks come by FedEx today, and they wait. I ask other questions, but the answers stop. He calls everyone by their first initial. E does not know why they don't wait in the hotel's castle-shaped heated lobby, and he ignores my question about what labors they perform to get paid.
Oh, he knows. E knows.
It's the facility is huge, more than 600 rooms and roughly 20 buildings, 2 pools, laundry facilities, a gas station with a convenience store, as well as a bar with video gaming machines. The bar is also castle-shaped. The place is a community all on its own, taking up a block at the corner of Boulder and Tropicana. English Street marks the other border, but a wall topped with barbed wire prevents sportsman residents near my unit from getting to English Street. At one end of the complex is a Shell station. Just off the property is Circle K. I actually looked. Now there's a Starbucks across the street. So neighborhood's coming up. Many people wander from one building to another with their entire social life centered on this property. Walking the grounds with E. E is a slightly Walking the grounds with E is a slightly menacing experience. But the attendant remains effusive and friendly, brushing aside my concerns with a wave of his badly deformed arm.
Oh, God.
He's a clean presentation, a short haircut. He's given this tour a lot of times. He's got his speech down, yada, yada.
Oh, my God. It's like when you go see an apartment you're going to move into. They're like, we have this unit with the sliding glass doors.
Yep, and look, a crack pipe left from the left. The dissonant things I am seeing and hearing, E seems determined not to notice. For example, he shows me different units. One man starts following us through the complex, yelling, hello, hello, hello. E says nothing to him. I say, what's that about? People here are friendly, he says. The man continues to stalk us, yelling his greeting a dozen more times before we duck into a horrible-smelling room for my rental consideration. This is what an upgrade looks like, he says.
Boy.
The odor is overpowering. We walk past a dumpster overflowing with trash, as well as a group of parentless children on bicycles or wandering in groups. What are your average customers like? I ask. Just regular people, some tourists, a lot of contract workers who do construction, live in the front building. We are headed away from the front building toward the back where the convenience store is located.
Oh, nothing good goes down near a convenience store.
I am starting to think this is where you come when you have few options. They don't require a credit card at check-in.
That's the only option we're going to have if Italy doesn't work out.
Yeah, and that is increasingly unusual. E just talks the place up and tells me how the owner isn't stuck up.
Oh.
E has worked there for 3 years, but when I ask him if many residents hang out on the property, well, he isn't sure. In truth, he has only been in the bar a couple times. He tells me none of the employees live here. When their shift is over, they leave.
Immediately.
Yeah, immediately. My building, Building M, is located on the dumpster side of the mini mart. It is one of the older buildings, according to E. The other side of the complex has mostly temp workers and tends to be calmer. As for the people in my building, E offers somewhat cryptically that I will be in the singles building.
Oh.
It can get noisy at night, he says.
In the singles building?
I think that means the hooker building. Yeah.
Does that mean, did he mean unit or people?
Building, the singles building.
Like he actually meant like no one with a family lives here. I didn't know if you meant singles. Like,
I kind of get the vibe like they're all singles, but maybe you're right. Maybe
because how can you determine that?
Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm.
I don't know. No, you're probably right.
I thought they were getting at hookers, but
maybe.
Noon, there's dirt in the tub and shit in the toilet. I see a manager R walking the property. She sends someone to clean my toilet. Building M is 8 doors across and 3 levels high. My room has a mattress covered in plastic with no sheets or pillows. Those are $80 extra. A fact not mentioned in the fully furnished.
What is
advertising.
$80 extra? The
bedding.
The bedding.
The bedding.
Jesus, it's like more than the.
Yep.
How much? What was it? 500 a week?
Yeah,
or 100 a week?
It was no, it was.
You said like 100 because I was thinking
it was
it's
110 a week. I think.
I'm sorry, it's 75% of the entire week's rental to get bedding.
Yeah.
Are there no-
Well, that also comes with linen services.
Oh, okay.
So,
do they give you towels or do you have to rent those too?
You know, he doesn't mention. My room has a mattress covered in plastic with no sheets. Those are 80 extra. Making things look cheap while charging a lot for seeming essentials is very Vegas. The entire room is just over $200 for a week. So $200 for a week. I'm sorry. 80 for the linens is on the high side. If I want maid service, the cost rises to $120. There is no trash can. A neighbor in my building leaves his unit, walks over to my car, and expertly smashes himself against it, setting off the car alarm. He is inside the convenience store by the time I get outside. I drive to the front of the castle to ask E if there are a lot of cars stolen from the lot. I'm not going to lie and say it is perfect, he says. I decide my 5-year-old Honda will not survive a week parked here, so I take the car home and have a friend drive me back. Are you sure you want to be here? The friend says. She grew up in Vegas. She remembers one previous visit to this place. She said a friend of mine was staying here. He was on heroin.
Oh, God.
This was 5 years ago. I did not know it at the time. But the windows in my room don't have screens. You can just open the window and a hand would reach out and sell you drugs.
Oh, that's convenient.
Yeah, that's nice. When I get back to my room, I check. Sure enough, the window slides up with no screen to keep bugs outside or hands inside.
When he opened his window, did a hand just appear? Is it like someone's watching? Like there's a monitoring system?
If I'm worried about my car being in jeopardy, it seems reasonable to worry about me. 3 p.m., 3 20-something men stand outside my window in the parking lot and motion for me to come join them. I don't feel settled enough yet to socialize. I shake my head. One gives me the finger and they walk away, glaring. Their thug wardrobe is augmented by Bluetooth devices of the sort I can't even afford. Remember back when Bluetooth headsets were all the rage? The bar does not take credit cards. They say it's because we have too much paperwork from the gambling machines and the owner did not want any more.
Yeah, I bet.
5 men are drinking and playing video poker. They don't seem to be a part of a group, just occupying adjacent seats. One has a present wrapped in Christmas colors in front of him.
My daughter's meeting me here.
3:40 p.m., a housekeeper is finally sent to clean my toilet. She has only a rag and a spray bottle and a surgical mask. No rubber gloves or scrub brush.
Oh, my God.
She cleans it swiftly and leaves. It is really not clean. Perhaps that was what she was hoping for, or perhaps I was hoping for too much. I wonder if she expected a tip like I would give at a resort. Of course, I have never stayed on a strip property only to find the bathroom greeting me with leftovers from the previous occupant. It's a group of men standing at 7 p.m., group of men standing at the corner of the building. One is dressed as a skeleton with a white mask that shines off the lights.
This is all Christmas Eve. Yes.
Christmas Eve.
Okay.
8 p.m. in the bar. The barflies are friendly, as is the waitress. Christmas music plays, and a dozen people spend Christmas Eve gambling and drinking beer. Christmas morning, 8:30, I go to the convenient mart to pick up the newspaper. On the way back, a man who lives in one of the upstairs units greets me. Merry Christmas, he says. We discuss the snow from last week and the overcast day. He's friendly. 9 a.m., noise outside. A woman, only her eyes visible, is standing behind the dumpster, yelling at a tall, thin man. I don't want to go to your mother's. I want my shit. I'm calling Metro, and not about the room, but about what they are doing. I go outside to get a sense of things. I see the man who greeted me with such a holiday cheer start walking down the upstairs walkway of my building. He stops at an open door and borrows, ever so politely, a frying pan from the neighbor.
So there's ovens and shit in there.
Yeah. One of the units lit up with Christmas lights. He says, I tried to buy one, but they are so expensive. I'll bring it right back.
Oh my
He
God.
then stands at the head of the stairs with a pan, looking more like he plans to hit something than cook something. Meanwhile, the woman has come out from behind the dumpster and looks to be no older than a teenager. She screams at two women walking down the sidewalk in front of the motel, I want my ID back. Give me my ID back, bitches. Then it is over. Everyone disappears into various units. Metro does not come. A few minutes later, the man walks by my room, stares the window for a moment. He no longer has the pan. A couple laboriously works at getting their car to start. Two other men watch them drinking beer. This is 9:30 in the morning.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. The car next to theirs, the car in front of my unit, has no license plate. A man with a weather-beaten face, 2:30 in the afternoon. A man with a weather-beaten face and a bandana paces back and forth past my window for the 5th time. He's a purposeful gait, but nowhere to go. 3:20 p.m., a woman in a pink dress with heavily pockmarked face stumbles past my window, goes to the store. I need a soda, so I follow. She is barely able to walk and smashes bag after bag of chips while trying to get one. She pushes her arm against one row of chips to get leverage to pick up another bag. Enjoy our atmosphere, the cashier says to me. She points to some tables where a young person of not quite clear age or gender sits in a hoodie reading a book as if he or she is not in the room, as if trying for all the world to climb into the book and not be a part of this atmosphere. I can see the titles, but for some reason, I am sure they are science fiction. 7 p.m., second day. This place really challenges my liberal worldview. Expected to find victims of foreclosure, people looking for work, and others who are shooting for better.
They're shooting something.
Most of the people I run into are looking to get no further than the next dollar. If I had $1 for every person who asked me if I had $1 in front of the store, next to the bar, in front of my room, walking to the dumpster, I could rent the room for another week. The question is never if, hey, can I have $1? Only if I've got one. I guess I do. Giving it to them would be the natural course to their way of thinking. My libertarian friends would like my wave of irritation. These people act like mean, small grifters who troll through the property like low-level predators. They behave like they have no role in how the world treats them, all victims. And if they ever fought back, well, they had no choice. Stories at the bar all blend but seem to share a sense that fate and poor fortune have some crucial role in all of their lives. This despite more obvious culprits like bad judgment, drugs, and thievery, which make cameos in every story. December 26th, I spend most of the... Is this too laborsome,
No.
or are you enjoying this?
Yeah, I have so many questions I wish I could ask this guy.
December 26th, nothing of note until 5 p.m.
Ooh, easy morning.
I say I spend most of the day away from the property. Shortly after I get back, a man knocks on my windows as if he's been waiting for me. He looks to be in his 40s, wearing a cap. I open the door. It is just getting dark. He starts to push past me to enter my room, but I walk out and close the door behind me. Did you bring a cigarette, he says.
Did you bring a cigarette? You're like, to my room?
No, I say. He looks at my door as if I'm going to go into my room and get a cigarette for him. I do nothing. The thing is, he explains, I need water. I need to buy a water. So do you have $1? I shake my head. I got a watch I could give you, he offers. No, thanks. He says, but I need water, man. He stomps his foot. He is agitated. He is irritable. He looks at me. What am I going to do? He looks at me again like this is my problem that I will solve for him. After all, if I had just given him $1, we would not be in this waterless mess. And I have solved his problem. I'm about to tell him his room has tap water when he surprises me with a question. Did you know the police were looking for you? I say they aren't looking for me. I try to sound calmer than I feel. Of course, there's no reason the police would be looking for me, but he has caught me off guard. Like Deputy or like Sergeant
Eric Smith.
Sergeant Eric
Yeah.
Smith. But he has caught me off guard. Wouldn't you tell me wouldn't you tell someone this before asking for water money? Or is this a bluff so that I will give him money? He moves closer. He's a large man, probably over 6 feet tall. I am 5'6". He's using his size to violate my space. I do not back away. I say again, the police aren't looking for me. Are you sure? Yes, I say. But why don't you call them and say you found me? Without another word, he walks off, leaving me alone. I go back into my unit and lock the door, but I'm spooked. Outside, everyone has vanished. There's just a bone-chilling breeze. For this night, I joined my car and not spending the night here. December 27th.
I love that 3 days in, he's too freaked out. So
Yeah.
what did he spend 2 nights there?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I guess this would be the night I turned 18. December 27th. I returned to my room. Me personally, not
this guy.
writer. I returned to my room. Soon I see the man who accosted me for water money. I see now that he is the same man connected to the Dodge Stratus, the car without a license plate. In my head, I call him two-car guy. He uses his other car, the one with a license, to block the driver's side door of the Stratus. I also think he's the guy who set off my car alarm, probably for parking near the precious, unlicensed Stratus. He spends much of his day shining both cars, even though they are in terrible condition. I assume he keeps his cars parked that way to prevent theft, or because he's trying to hide the lack of a plate from the tow truck that regularly patrols the lot. He told me the two trucks were always checking for cars with lapsed registration. See, at least the front desk agent let you know. Like,
Yeah,
if
he let you know what's up.
your tags aren't.
He probably thinks that's why he took his car out of there and got a friend to drive him back.
Yeah, probably. It's like, this fucking loser.
Yeah.
A police car at 11 a.m. A police car drives to the parking lot. Despite how often the police have been invoked by residents,
Was he like, oh shit, maybe the police are looking for
Yeah,
me?
maybe. Despite how often the police have been invoked by the residents, it's the first time I've seen a patrol car. I go outside to watch what's up and to be available if the police really do want to speak to me. As if alerted, the men who are constantly at the side of the building have vanished. The police cruiser's just patrolling it, and soon out the drive back on a Boulder highway. Noon. I've seen one seemingly intact family. On Christmas Eve, I saw a man, a woman, and a little girl getting in an old Volvo. Earlier this morning, I saw the child head off into the parking lot on a toy scooter. No sign of the parents. I decided that I would like to interview them about their lives and being here with their child. I'm not sure what units they are in my building, so I leave a note under the windshield of the Volvo. Hi, my name is Richard. I would like to speak to you at your earliest convenience. I'm staying in unit M15.
Jesus, that's menacing.
Yeah.
Did he not learn after the guy told him about the cigarette and the water and the cop not to alarm a stranger?
Yeah.
He didn't even say I'm a journalist. Like,
yeah. Hey, no, you got a daughter.
I need to speak to you.
Yeah. I'm about to head off to lunch. The note is still under the wiper. The little girl doesn't seem to have returned.
Oh, she was taken, right?
If I was a parent, I would be worried. The girl looks to be 7 or 8. I notice she hasn't returned because my drape is drawn back and I have a clear view from my ground floor window of the staircase leading to the units on the upper floors. As for the bolt on my front door, it is surrounded by splintered wood.
Oh, boy.
I assume this is because the door has been kicked in. I wonder why. The window would have been easier to get through. I also noticed on the way out that despite the bright, cold day, I am the only one in my 3-floor building with the drapes open to let the sun in. I could easily think after a few days of living here that there's nothing outside the window worth seeing, including the sun shining on the filthy drifters and hustlers, windows and people walking by staring at me like a fish in a tank. Heading to the dumpster, I see the child going upstairs. Trying to kind of move this along a little. Sorry. He sees the child again. I explain that I want to interview her parents and that I have left a note under their windshield. Why, she asks. A reasonable question, I tell her, and one I would normally be happy to answer, but I'm not comfortable talking to a child without her parents around. So I tell her I would rather explain it to them. She turns around and runs upstairs. I head to my room in case they come down. They don't. A moment later, I see the little girl run past my window. She's alone, and I assume off to play. The note on the Volvo is gone. Then my room phone, whose number I have given to no one and which has not rang since I checked in, starts ringing. I answer and a woman says, "Wrong number." She hangs up. A moment later, the phone rings again. "Hello," I say. "Who is this?" a man's voice demands. Then click. More 240, more calls. Sometimes it's a man who claims he dialed the wrong number, and another time it's just someone hanging up. Sometimes it is a woman. I spend over an hour waiting for the Volvo family to visit. Finally, I go out for lunch. Leaving, I see a man on the grounds in front of the convenience store. I head over to see if he needs help, but a security guard is standing next to him, and the man's hands are tied behind his back. The cashiers are standing outside the convenience store. "What happened?" I asked. The cashier seems pleased. One explains that the man came in and threatened them. They told him to leave or they would call security. He left but came back. Security was called.
I can't believe they even have security.
Oh, after this, I want to read you some of the.
Oh my God.
What's the website? TripAdvisor.
Oh, okay.
Has some reviews, and people seem to think that the security guards there rob people. No, take it from the source. These are people staying there. But
yeah. Okay. So we got security using zip ties.
yeah.
Okay.
The guy on the ground, he says, "You aren't as big as I thought you'd be," to the security. So he doesn't leave, and the security guard showed him who was bigger. Oh, that's what the cashier said.
I see.
I asked the cashiers about how long the police often take to arrive, and they say 15 minutes, which is kind of a long time in this area.
It's kind of a long time, but I'm actually surprised they come at all.
Yeah.
If I'm honest.
You must have a lot of experience calling them. Yup, she says.
Proudly.
I get in my car 15 minutes later, and the security guard is still standing over the crumpled man. I wonder vaguely if he's been maced, but the guard is on a cell phone and is not even paying attention to him. December 28th at 8 a.m., the police are arresting someone at the Circle K on the Tropicana side of the motel. Young man ties behind his back, being leaned against a police car. December 29th, so it's kind of an uneventful day. Or he just couldn't hang out there anymore.
Yeah.
He sees on afternoon of December 29th, he sees the father of the little girl. I call out to him and walk over to where he is. I tell him I'm a reporter and I would like to talk to his family about life here. He says he's been living here 3 weeks on account of the economy. It turns out he had a conflict with two-car guy. He asked me for drugs, the father explains. Then I pulled up next to one of his cars and he slapped me. He points to the car without a plate. I would have kicked his ass, but I didn't want to get arrested. It is too expensive to get arrested.
Oh, boy.
They shouldn't let his kind into the country.
Oh, boy.
Where are you from? Philadelphia.
Oh, boy.
Oh, no, he asks him, where are you from? The dad asks the journalist, where are you from? Philadelphia. What are you, Italian? Jewish. I know some Jews. Good people. I am a Hebrew from the tribe of Jacob. I am sorry. I don't know what that means. I wasn't raised religious. That seemed easier to say than to tell him I can't follow crazy talk. He promises we can do an interview in an hour. He will come down for me. He goes up to his unit, closes the door. In the parking lot, a group
and
of...
overdoses.
Yeah. Then he sees his daughter playing in the parking lot with kids her age. A friend calls. He knows a hooker who has an advertisement on Craigslist. She's supposedly hooking from another building in the complex. I call her for an interview, but the man who answers her phone says no and demands to know what unit I am in. I decide not to tell him. I sit on a rock to read and wait for the interview with the family. The kid approaches me. When are you going to interview us? Your dad said about an hour ago, so soon. The littlest of the children looks at me. Do you have $1? She asks. Amazing that she has learned to beg in the same language as the adults. I explain that I can't pay for interviews. I ask the kids how old they are. The youngest, who just tried to sponge $1, is 4.
Oh, my God.
The oldest, the daughter of the family I want to interview, is 9. Are we getting paid? The little girl asks. I explain what I told her dad, that I would take them to lunch, but I can't pay them for an interview. She says, give me $1 for ice cream then. When I refuse, the kids head off. I sit down and read on the rock again. The kids materialize around him. Oh, the father walks down. I stand to greet him, but he walks past me angrily. The kids materialize around him, and I hear the little girl say, but he promised to take us to lunch. I want to do the interview now, Dad. The dad slams the door of his Volvo and walks past me again, glaring. I'm in Unit 15 at 258. The police knock on 14. I come out of my room. They seem surprised. Have you seen this guy? They point out the door. I don't think anyone is staying there, I say. I tell the 2 officers that I've been here since Wednesday, but I admit I have not been sleeping here consistently. That interests them. Where have you been staying? One of them asks. His voice is patronizing. I can tell he thinks I'm lying. Tell them I'm a reporter and I would love to talk to them about having this motel as part of their beat. We aren't allowed to do interviews, one says, and even if we were, I wouldn't talk to you. Why is that? I yell after them. Why wouldn't you talk to me? The officer stops and turns his head to face me over his shoulder because I don't like reporters. I've had some bad run-ins.
Oh, jeez.
But the police are gone. In fact, I notice everyone is gone and I am alone in front of Building M. All of a sudden, standing in front of my window is a skinhead who walks over to the rock where I've been sitting. Oh no, I think now they think I'm a snitch. Of course, the police don't like me either, but I guess that does not count for much. December 30th, almost New Year's Eve. Going to the dumpster, I noticed there's a huge dent in my door that was not there before, as if someone was throwing himself at the door trying to get inside my room. Noon, certainly this is not a great place for making friends. According to the Review Journal, Victoria McGee and Charlotte Combato were killed and their bodies dumped in the desert in 2006, which is what we talked about on Patreon.
Mm-hmm.
Police theorize the duo were targeted through being part of a social circle centered around the people they met at the Sportsman's Royal Manor.
I love that they call it a social circle.
Yeah. Another murder in July 2006 is even more mysterious.
Oh, wild.
Las Vegas police responded to reports of gunshots on the second floor of the manor and found a 23-year-old Las Vegas man. In 2007, Tara Robert and Saul Sayans were found beaten to death here. Their accused murderer and roommate at the motel told the police he killed them on Friday, and before being caught, had planned to head back to do something with the bodies before his week ran out.
Oh, my God.
It's unclear.
Yeah, I just got caught up, officer.
Yeah, I didn't have time to fucking dispose of the bodies.
It took me longer than I thought to kill them, so.
2 p.m., I walk over to the castle to find the manager. I tell her I want to interview her for a story. She promises to come by my room in an hour. Never does.
That's the line. Can I have $1 and I'll be there in an hour?
Yeah. The manager never shows up. When I call the front desk, I am told she's away. I walk back to the castle, and sure enough, there is the manager. I ask if she will talk to me for the story, and she agrees, but only tomorrow and only after my 11 a.m. checkout, if I call for her. Clerk who checks people out at the motel asks, what sort of story are you writing? I'm trying to talk to people about living here. She says, ain't no one here going to talk to you about that. Why? They are embarrassed about being poor. In this economy, there's nothing embarrassing about being poor, I say. She says there still is here.
She's like, no, you don't know what poor here means.
Yeah, I check out a day early on December 30th to make sure I do not have to pay extra for the night. But there's one final surprise. $10 is put on my card as a deposit to the key. I return the key and am told $10 will be instantly refunded to my credit card. I'm even given a $10 charge receipt. But as of January 5th, that money has not been refunded. When I call to interview R, I'm told it's her day off. When I call the next day, I'm told it's also her day off. I ask about the $10, and it says, update after calling my credit card company on January 5th. I file an official complaint with the card provider over the $10 refund. At that point, my credit card company said they would inform the manor of my complaint, get a response from them. After that conversation, the manor, 6 days after having given me the receipt from the motel, in fact, refunded the $10 on my card. Again, This happened shortly after my complaint to the credit card company.
So he never gets to interview the manager?
No, or the family.
Only tomorrow, knowing she has 2 days off?
Yeah, so this is the kind of place where, if you guys listen, it was a double homicide jury that I sat on. This is where the young ladies were living and working.
Oh, well, I mean, that's 663 rooms they have to work with.
Just at their disposal. But yeah, I saw, looking on their TripAdvisor was kind of funny, because I said on the episode that they're no longer open, and I think they actually still are, which I thought they were closed and something else was there, but I haven't. Even when I'm in Vegas, I don't have much of a reason to.
No, but had I known, we should have just taken a little drive by there.
Just went and took a little look at it.
Yeah.
I just think it's hilarious that this place has a TripAdvisor. So let me find it.
Like, who starts a TripAdvisor for someone? Is it the business? Is it?
Well, technically, I believe almost every hotel has one. I don't know who starts it. I know when I worked in hotels, they would frequently respond to them. So yeah, I think you think
E and his one working arm started that TripAdvisor?
Yeah. It's got a 2.6 out of 5 stars
Oh, okay.
with only 8 reviews. It is rated the number 224th hotel in Las Vegas out of 260.
Oh, wow. That's not bad. They're not doing bad for themselves.
You don't see what a week costs there now?
I mean, if they tell me it's like $1,000 now.
A Sunday to a Sunday?
Oh, last minute rental too?
We're sorry, this hotel is not available.
Oh my God, they sold out 665 rooms?
They must have, or they're just tired of paying the fees.
You got to come in person to book.
Yeah, you got to walk in so we can make sure that you're down and out enough to take advantage, so we don't have to give you your $10 back.
I was thinking when he took his car home, like, I don't know what's worse. Would you be more worried about your car or worried about yourself not having a car to get out of there?
Yeah, I mean,
now you're just fleeing through the parking lot in the middle of the night.
So looking at the ratings, location 3 out of 5.
Location.
Rooms 3.8 out of 5, not bad.
Not bad.
Value 3.2. Cleanliness 3.0. Service 3.0. Sleep quality 3.7. Seeing as most of the people there probably have a needle in their arm, I imagine you
pass right out.
You pass right out. Free parking, pets allowed. Pool, 24-hour security, 24-hour front desk. Barbecue facilities, ooh. A clothes dryer, self-serve laundry, hot tub, fence around the pool, picnic area. There's a shallow end in the pool.
Oh.
For your down-and-out grandmother. Washing machines. Where are the reviews? Give me these fun little reviews. This place is, boy, oh boy.
It's a real shithole, huh?
Yeah, I was saying on the episode too that we used to drive by it a lot growing up, and it is a here we go. Leak H left a review. Cleanest place, 5 stars. Love the staff here. Today was a rough day because the banks and holidays, but they definitely worked with me. May I appreciate you so much, sweetest lady I ever met. May, M-A-I. Royal Sports Manor is the cleanest weekly hotel I stayed at. Trust my word and come check them out.
Wild.
Leak. 1 star, would rather be on the streets. Place overridden with roaches. Management is, in my belief, discriminates against seniors, minorities, and children. Security harass everyone of color. They even have my car towed for no reason, which
yeah,
I think we learned that
there's probably a reason.
Yeah. They will try to evict you for no reason other than security or the manager does not care for you.
Evict you?
1 star, the worst weekly, monthly. This place is the worst place in Las Vegas. Don't believe the beautiful pictures or the fake reviews. 1 says no bugs, LOL. Is that right? I bet the bark scorpions are free now.
What the fuck
and
are bark
included
scorpions?
in every air conditioner. And watch out, the children who in gangs will rob you, and security will stand there and watch it happen.
Motherfucker, you getting robbed by kids?
Once you are a victim of a crime carried out on this property, they will evict you because they feel you are a liability to them because they can't even evict the criminals as there are the majority of tenants. And the office staff are criminals themselves. Under Nevada rental law, you cannot change the rent. They pay no weekly instead of monthly just because they have filed an eviction against a tenant. This person needs to learn to write, honestly. Once they have established tenancy and last, even if you don't pay them that added $250 charge, you get. This person is rambling, but they didn't enjoy it. 2 stars, cable TV, they say. 2 weeks ago... 2 weeks ago it was about 114 degrees with no AC and the pool was closed. Now it's about paying TV rent at $5 per week when there is no TV service.
Wait, you have to pay TV rent?
Yeah, to get a TV in your room, but there's no cable, they're saying.
Oh my God.
Even as they raised the rent this week by $20 a week.
Well, speaking of, what's funny is I just Googled it. And it's actually not considered a hotel. It's considered an apartment.
Oh, because it's weekly, monthly.
Yeah, and so you want to hear some updated rates? This is their current price list on their website, all right?
Okay.
So for a studio weekly, $358.94. My God.
$358, so $1,400 a month.
That's what was it? One something?
No, it was
For the week?
It was $200, I think, for the week.
That was with sheets, wasn't it?
Yeah. $180, I think it was.
So you can get a studio for $358 a week, a one bedroom for $381 a week, a junior one bedroom for $370, and a two bedroom for $494.
Wow,
Dude,
$2,000 a month.
$2,000 a month.
Honestly, you can rent in Vegas is cheap. There are nice apartments, one bedroom apartments in Vegas for $1,400 a month.
But I will have you know, all of these prices, according to their website, include a TV.
Oh,
For all of them, it says like studio apartment with bed, closet, TV, bathroom, and kitchenette. Two bedroom apartment with two beds. Good to know.
Yeah.
What if it's a two bedroom with one bed?
Yeah.
They all include a closet, a bathroom, a TV, and a kitchenette.
I love that it's even the 2-bedroom has a kitchenette.
Yeah, not a full kitchen. Yeah.
This one here is the one I was telling you about. 1 star. Look, this is security, a picture that they took of security in their room.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
That looks like Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, and the other one looks like a racist white dude. They look like I don't know if they're armed, but they got tool belts on.
They want you to also know that the second and third floors, those are considered suites.
Oh, okay.
Not the ground floor, though.
Nice. This 1 star, bold security. I had their staff pull a gun on my wife and broke in even though we paid rent. Please check the Google reviews to see my proof. We went to the front office and absolutely didn't believe us. They didn't believe us, even though we never had issues with them. This unfortunately happens more than once. It was my fault for thinking their management would actually hold their staff accountable. I do have videos, only if I was allowed to post them here.
Wild.
Somebody posted, they've come a long way. Once upon a time, this place was dangerous.
There hasn't been a dead girl here in years.
I'll spare you the details, but times have definitely changed. I moved here about 3 years ago after having lived at the Suites on Boulder and Flamingo for 5 years prior to that. There is no comparison. This place is clean, professionally managed, beautifully landscaped. Maintenance is on the ball, and repairs, when necessary, are usually completed on the same day. Never seen a bug. Security here is honest, professional, and effective. Metro has awarded the place for an outstanding safety record, and I think they have a substation here. Well, if Metro's got a substation there...
Well, you want to talk substations. If you go to the news section of their website... First of all, they claim to be a member of the LVMPD crime-free multi-housing program.
Okay.
I don't think that's the case. But then...
That means they're giving police background on everyone that comes there.
Here it says, Sportsman's Royal Manor featured on KNPR State of Nevada. Learn about Boulder Highway and the improvement that Sportsman's Royal Manor has seen over the years through our work with Metro and Trinity Security. And it's a SoundCloud clip that says crime on Boulder Highway.
Nice.
Yeah, it's rough.
Truth is, after doing the math, when considering that utilities and amenities are included, it costs about the same to live here as it does in a more traditional housing scenario. Indeed, we just got a complete makeover in all 3 laundry rooms. Now with brand... They wrote we, so this is definitely not a real review.
Right, it's them.
A perimeter... this is just a sales pitch to would-be criminals who want to move in. Beyond all that, with bulletin boards and newsletters and church activities and children at play, this place is actually starting to develop a real sense of community.
Oh, boy. Hell, I can get drugs anytime I want now. They said thank you to our community partners. It's not good. It's Nevada State Police, HELP of Southern Nevada, GEMS Ambulance, Harbor, a safe place for guidance, Signs of Hope, Nevada Legal Services, Metro, New Journey Church, MAD, Clark County, Nevada.
MAD, M-A-D-D,
Yeah.
Mothers Against Drunk Driving.
Clark County, Nevada Victims,
Yeah.
Street Dogs with a Z, Albertson's Save On Pharmacy,
Okay.
Community Ambulance, Vegas Toyota Off-Road. the Boys and Girls Club, and Great Buns Bakery.
All are within walking distance, huh?
No, those are their community partners, whatever that means.
They partner with Mothers Against Drunk Driving.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, a lot of ambulances, too.
Yeah. Don't worry. If you get shot here, we've got a lot of people that are willing to come pick you up.
Yep.
It's even we'll even pay half the fee.
And they want you to know you can reach out for media inquiries.
Yeah, boy. We should reach out for
a media inquiry.
Yeah, whatever happened to Charlotte and Victoria?
I want to know if E still works there.
Yeah. Is he there?
Yeah.
Boy, what a place.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's I mean, their website's pretty up to date. They have photos of their rooms. I mean, the pool looks cool. If you just showed me the pool, I'd be like, this looks like a Disney resort in Florida.
Yeah, I bet you there's plenty of Bluetooth speakers out there in the summertime.
You can, in fact, actually see a bed in a plastic bag in that photo. They didn't even put the sheets on for the photo. Yeah.
Well, because that's false advertising. They want you to know what you're getting.
Yeah. It's, I mean, hey, it's a cute little place. I'll take
like
it.
how they put the plastic around the bed. Like, we're not letting your bugs on our mattress.
Oh, we sealed our bugs in the mattress already.
I mean, what a place.
Oh, you can do free local calls and you get your own voicemail there.
Oh.
You get your own answering machine.
And then neighbors will call and go, who is this?
They say that you get cable TV, including HBO.
Ooh.
Listen, I don't want to call this TripAdvisor person a liar, but maybe they just didn't know how to do it.
The Sportsman is on the ups, huh?
Yep, it's on the up and up.
665 room with 20 buildings.
And they got a Panda Express now within walking distance.
Oh.
Listen. Man, this is we should not talk. This is probably what we're going to end up living in Italy.
Yeah, we're going to end up in a weekly run by some seedy criminal.
La Villa de Sportsmen.
Yeah. I mean, what a blast from the past for me. We literally used to drive by this all the time when we go visit my dad at work. And, I mean, you met one of my stepmom's friends. She used to live about 3 streets away from here.
Boy. So she just ended up with some of these people. 2 cars just drove by her house a lot.
Yeah, her kids used to hang out there and get in trouble.
Well, if you want to check all this out for yourself, if you go to royalmanorlv.com, there's 3 photos and a floor plan.
See the beauty.
It's funny, they say floor plans and there's only one.
Yeah.
What are you boasting about 4 rooms for when you only show me 1 floor plan?
Yeah, come on.
How can I decide?
Well, see, the other units were just so nice that's all that's available.
Well, and then I learned that I have to get a 2nd or 3rd floor to get a suite. What is this?
What is
fuckery?
This?
Anyway.
The sweet, sweet life.
Yep. The sweet life of, what's her name? Carmela and Judy?
Of Charlotte and Victoria.
Oh, I didn't even get close.
The sweet life of Charlotte.
Boy, that's sad. I wonder where Red lived. I
Victoria.
wonder what kind of unit Red had.
Red was probably in a
studio?
2-bedroom. She was probably on the up.
Oh, you think?
Yeah.
You think she had a suite?
She was an independent contractor. She worked alone.
It would be nice though to go in and like they ask for it. You're like, don't you need to know my income or my
the amount of these things that say like I've stayed here on and off for 5 years or one said 10 years.
Happening?
You're like, what? Get it together.
Yeah, you've had time.
It's literally not. Listen. If paying on time is a problem, I guess you got no other choice. Or if maybe you get paid weekly and you just can't save a whole month. But it's literally no cheaper than just having an apartment in Vegas.
No, it sounds like it used to be, maybe.
Yeah.
It is not anymore.
Yeah.
But these VCs got their hands on the Royal Manor.
Oh, man, these venture capitalists.
It's wild to me. They have 24-hour-a-day desk service. Like, can you imagine being that person working in the middle of the night?
Working the graveyard there?
No.
Yeah, I need to check in right quick.
It says large swimming pool and spa. They want you to know it's a spa. It's not just a hot tub with a turd floating in it.
No,
it's a full spa.
It's a spa.
Bring your own towels.
Yeah.
It's wild.
This is a spa. You get a free massage from the creepy guy upstairs.
Yep. Oh, there's a video. There's a newly installed security fence that wraps around the entire property.
Ooh.
They want you to know. They're showing me a video with no security fence, though.
We always talk about, we do like being in, we like walkability.
I mean, this place is sprawling.
It's huge.
They have built-in barbecues.
It's huge. I mean, it takes up like 2.5 city blocks. I was kind of following it.
In the video, they're showing me the pool, but it looks like there's a person just running like away from someone. I mean, it has a cute little fountain in the pool. You guys should go check out this video.
Look at the bar.
Cash only, though. I don't like that.
Pretty nice.
I don't like that. I'm never prepared.
Let's see what else is going on at this bar.
I mean, someone hired a drone for this footage. I don't know what is going on here.
He said, no, I wanted to hire Jerome. They're like, well, we brought a drone, so.
Where our beautiful pool awaits. You guys should
they have an Insta.
Oh, and there's a video. There's a video of the inside.
Oh, like a 3D tour?
I don't know if it's 3D. What's 3D mean? I don't know if that's what you call this. Well, I mean, this is a full-blown kitchen. What makes it a kitchenette?
Yeah, I was going to say, that's not a... Oh, look, I went to their Instagram. They had the Easter Bunny there.
Oh, boy, those poor children.
On April 3rd.
I mean, that's a big closet.
Happy Easter to our sportsman resident kids.
Yeah, happy Easter it is. I hope he is risen, because that's the only hope you got. What? That's like an Easter hamster.
And they were giving out cupcakes.
Oh my God, laced with LSD, I bet.
They had an Easter egg hunt. Yeah, look, they're community partners, and Mothers Against Drunk Driving is the first one. They had like a full blown like a farmer's market of community partners.
Oh no, that's wild. Well, if you guys are curious why we're even talking about this again, go on over to Patreon. Listen to Alex's recounting of the entire trial that he sat on. And these poor dead girls that I cannot remember their names.
Charlotte and Victoria.
They were residents.
Oh, in December, they were running a winter special. First month, $100 off.
I mean, now, what do you mean first month? They didn't even give me the monthly rates. Are the monthly rates cheaper than just taking the weekly rates times 4?
Clear out sale, one day only.
What's for sale? Hell, come get yourself a bagged mattress.
Look at the picture for the one day only sale. It's just a claw machine that's empty with the door hanging open.
I'm so confused. What was for sale?
Sportsman's variety of random finds at the Sportsman Bar and Mart. Look,
so these just people
they're selling like hutches.
Are these just people moved out, left shit like a storage unit?
No, I think they were literally selling all the different stuff from the.
That's like a vending machine.
Yeah.
A cooler. That's wild out there. Anyway.
They had a fall special. I mean, they post on Instagram more than I do.
I would recommend, if you're going to Vegas, stay in one of the top 100 hotels at least.
They have a lot of kids events here.
That's creepy.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
I don't like that either.
Yeah.
Oh, look, there's Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh, boy, that's worse. Is that the guy with the bum arm? There's like a magician.
Oh,
I think I slept with that guy from Vegas.
This is him speaking. That's one of their residents. That's just how he dresses. He says, I've been living here for 4 years. I originally stayed for a couple months and was so happy. I've been here ever since.
Oh, man. Someone should tell him he's overpaying. I wonder if the monthly rentals are substantially cheaper than the weeklies.
Oh, man. Who knows?
We could call
it all seems like it's too much.
Anyway, head on over to Patreon if you would like to hear the serious element of the Sportsman's Royal.
I'm not going to lie. It does look like they've cleaned it up a little. Oh, look, this on Instagram. Sportsman's has really changed. They want you to know.
Does that guy have a teardrop under his eye?
I love that they're just acknowledging
how bad it was.
It used to be. Like, no, we have turned this place around.
No, we got real sick of stepping over bodies, okay?
Yeah, you will not find the last tenant's shit still in the toilet here anymore. We are better than that.
Our mates have sponges now.
They had the second annual Sportsman's Talent Show is tonight, 4 p.m. in the office. Residents, please come down and support, even if you're not participating.
Oh, man, we should have tried to do a comedy show there.
Each contestant will be judged using an applause meter.
Oh man, we should have tried to do stand up there. I would have loved that. We went to interview a strip club in Vegas to do
a show there. Yeah,
we should have gone to Sportsman.
Oh, look at this woman's got nice things to say about the place.
Oh boy.
I mean, honestly, just give it's Sportsman's Royal Manor on Instagram. It is a treasure trove of entertainment over there. Holy shit.
They're doing big things. It's really changed.
Yeah. Here's one of their maintenance guys. We got 3 laundry facilities.
They got to do something to clean up their TripAdvisor reviews if they want to start getting some quality tenants in there. I mean, that Panda Express really brought some new...
Yeah, brought some new business.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the dudes that work there needed somewhere to live.
Yeah.
Oh, they gave out butterball turkeys. They're doing...
Well, that's because they got those ambulance partnerships.
We are giving away turkeys.
Why is everyone there dressed like they're on Pirates of the Caribbean?
Oh, speaking of, literally, pirate.
That's a real machete he has.
Yeah, this is for our first Sportsman trunk or treat. Was a blast.
Well,
they are working really hard.
That's why those rates are so expensive. They got to pay the Easter Bunny. They
go, listen, yeah, it's a little more expensive, but we're giving out back to school supplies. Yeah. So swing on by for... Come for the amazing kitchenettes. Stay for the free binders and pens.
But whatever you do, leave your mattress bagged.
This is, you do not want to unbag your mattress.
Well, I hope you guys have had fun going through the Sportsman's Royal Manor with us.
I cannot stop on their Instagram.
We've now lost Alex to their Instagram.
Show us your talent.
Boy, I would actually love to see what people brought.
It's just girls like twerking and shit. Popping that pussy on a handstand.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yep. Come on over to Patreon later this week. We will be there on Friday. If you didn't catch last week's episode, go and hear about Alex's
it's a doozy. I forgot about a lot of it. Honestly, I haven't taken that trip down memory lane in a while. So,
now you know.
Yeah.
And if not, we will be back here next Monday with a regular free episode of Unraveled. And got anything to add? Show us your talents.
That's all, folks.
Bye.
Hey, just got called up for jury duty.